Okay, first time I've ever done a webcam painting. Yeah, it looks like crap. Now this is my kitchen. This is the table, and this is a wild idea. And don't try this at home if you've been drinking. But I have to get here because I am very short, and I probably should put my water there. But I'm just going to finish what me and Olivia started that we did not do. And this is a table, my high table that we used to eat on. I put a trash bag over it. So all I have left is this up here, and I think I can reach, right? Okay, so I hope I'm doing this right. This is like secondhand stuff here, okay? This is like the cheap stuff. So let me see. The brushes are still a little bit hard from the other day. Okay, do I need a table? Some soap, like, I'm steady. That's Courtney Love in the background. Like one of my favorite songs. I was supposed to do this earlier today, and I woke up a little bit on the depressed side. But I only let that go for so long, and then I'm like, it's time to do something, right? So you notice I'm like bending this way, so I don't like fall over. Remember what I said, don't try this if you've been drinking. Not a cool thing. I don't know how the painters, they're painting the outside of our building, and I live on the second floor, and I've seen that Hispanic guy, like, you know, me, half Mexican, outside in the heat on this ladder painting, and oh my gosh, I was scared for him. I'm like, there is no way I would do that. No way. I can't believe I'm on this table. But so anyway, I got him some water on in a cup, in a soap-proof cup, and threw it down to him. It was like so hot. And then I just told him to flip it back up on my patio. Finally, I'm getting this done. This has been sitting, this paint job has been sitting like this for like almost a month. My daughter was supposed to finish helping me, and she told me to save it for her. I said, do you want me to finish on my own, or do you want me to wait for you? She said, no, Mom, wait for me. And I said, okay. But as plans have it, they've changed. But not for much longer, I hope. Anyway, I'm not going to touch the top of this, because if I touch the top of it, I'll probably get paint everywhere. And why don't I have tape? I don't have tape because I just don't. I didn't want to leave my house just to go get tape, you know? This is the apartment complex I live at. They said that we can do one wall accent, and this is the kitchen wall. It's my first time taping too. I don't know what got into this. I guess if I'm going to talk to myself, I might as well talk to the camera, right? And I hope that camera is adjustable and not just getting my legs, because that's not cool. I just didn't feel like painting with, you know, pants on. I shouldn't have to in my own house, right? You know, this might take me a while, so I hope I have enough webcam images. This is like my favorite song lately. You know when you're like listening to music and you just have like a favorite song that you just want to play over and over? Then that one by Courtney Love that I've been playing over and over this week. God, I think I'm doing a better job on this one than I did on the side. I think I felt like I was going too fast on the side. I just wanted to hurry up and get done. I should probably do a little bit of this side, right? Or what do you think? Whoa, 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 whoa. Like my paper stock. Isn't that nice? Don't want to get paint on the blinds and then I'll have to pay for it. like painting. I remember one time painting the kitchen when Olivia was like, I guess, 18 months old. And actually, I had to put her in the car seat because she was trying to get in the way, and I paint stuff everywhere, so I had to strap her down for a little bit. Away from the paint. She did watch me though. I know what you're thinking. Did she smell some of that paint being as she's doing what she's doing right now? I couldn't tell you. You get this up here? Hello? Up here. Adjust. Maybe not. Finally, up here, not my legs, okay? Whoever's adjusting that camera, sorry, not legs. I really hope that this is not live or I'm going to be in such trouble. My attorney will call me and say, "What are you doing now?" That's all he's done, they yell at me. Go figure. Okay, I'm sliding over just a tad bit. Oh, almost. Am I getting paint everywhere? I already know I'm going to have to get white paint to repaint those because I did get some on there. And probably up here, some touch-up painting. Once I get this painted, I'm going to move my curtains, the ones that are in the dining area, over here because they match better. Do I like designing and decorating? Yes, I do. I think I could do better though if I had a little bit more financial means, but yes, I do. I love decorating. But actually, you don't even have to have much money. I got those other curtains at Walmart. Look, that already messed up. I knew I was going to need to buy a white paint. Yeah, I just was sick and tired of staring at this undone wall. I was like, man, this is so not me. And of course, I haven't even been on Facebook and done what I actually love to do. That's talk to people. Yep, imagine that, me talk. Talk to people about their hardships because that's the only way to help get over your hardships when you get it out. Okay. I'm definitely getting a whole bunch of paint everywhere. Okay. I'm going to do one more. Like I said, this is my table that I'm standing on because I don't trust ladders and I am so unstable. On my feet, that is. Hold on. Woo. Gotta watch where I'm stepping. Do one more over here. And then we'll just move the table over there later. And Max is right on the floor. My dog is just staring, wondering, who is she talking to, number one? And what is she doing up there? Painting. This is the only way I could reach it. I'm not going to hire a painter, because I'd love to do it. And, oh no, I don't have anyone in my life, so that leaves out a man, right? My friend Nick came over last night, but we had Malibu, rum, and Coke, and that was about it. He was on call, so he couldn't stay long. And I couldn't get online, so I went to bed. I'm probably going to do another Coke. Another white spot right there. Okay. Right here. Whoa. I don't know, I figured, I've never recorded myself, and I'm looking at this wall going, oh my God, I can't believe I had to get up to finish painting. I said, shoot, I might as well get it on tape. That, and then I figured it'd be good for my daughter too. She can get to see what I had to do, and get a kick out of it. There goes part of the blind. Okay, now I'm gonna try and finish this while this kind of dries. Gotta be careful. Be careful, be careful. I'm not no circus girl. Well, I try to be, but a lot of people don't find me that amusing. Oh, okay, okay. Ready? Now, I'm gonna go here. Carefully, slowly. I see some of these, what are they called? Digits? I don't know what they're called. Where the wall is uneven, so you have to kind of go upwards a little bit. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought without tape. I thought it was going to be really messy, but being that I'm on top of the table, I'm closer to it, it's alright. And with my white bag, my white Kroger bag, I said, shoot, I don't need to be spending all this money. I'm just going to buy that can of paint. I bought it at Walmart for like $10, man, and I love the color. Absolutely love it, and I gotta stand straight. Please don't get me on film if I fall. Woo! I like the way that camera does too. And I hope it's not just getting my behind either. You gotta look at the paint job here. Almost. You know how people say, oh, you're painting, oh, I wish I could see a color, oh, that's so wonderful, that's so awesome. Well, guess what, you're going to watch me paint it, you're going to see what freaking color it is, right? And as you notice, I didn't say the FF word, I said freaking. Friggin' or friggin', right? Better than. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, one more time. And then I think I'm going to move the table over. I hope I get tape, paint. Move the table over after I get done here. How's the top looking? You know what I'm going to need, right? One of those wedge brushes. Guess what? I'm going to get I have a wedge brush. That was the cheapest thing. It's like 99 cents. Of course, I got the day that me and Olivia went to Walmart, I got the $1.99. Hey, up here, look. Hello? Hello? Okay, I think I'm going to have to adjust that because all it's doing is looking at my behind. And I'm not liking it. Oh, be very careful when you go down. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. And also make sure you don't step on paint, so you don't step on your nice table and get it dirty. Oh, now you adjust. I'm going to have to adjust this a little bit because I really don't trust this camera right on my booty. Something about it, you know? Something about it. Anyway, here's the other part. And we're going to move the table. See me down here. Hey, yo, bro, come on, down. Hello? Hello? How about right there? Peace, brothers. That's my new logo, peace. Peace, brothers. Alright, I gotta move the table a little bit more, probably like, Now people probably wonder, man, how the heck does she stay that thin? Well, you know what? Not only is it what's happened to me, it's, I wouldn't say eating right, I would say, being active, stressed out right now. That's too much weight loss. But I'm starting to get better at it. Now what I'm doing is getting up on the table, slowly, holding on to the edge of it. Remember what I said? Don't try this at home if you've been drinking. Because I was going to do it last night while Nick was here, and Nick's like, please don't. I said, yeah, I better not. So I didn't, and plus he didn't feel like working. So of course he's going to say no, right? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that was the F word. Okay, ready? Oh, yeah. How about I just cuss in Spanish? Will that work? Will my compadres be okay with that if I cuss in Spanish? Readers can rate that. Spanish or English cussing or none at all? Spanish, English, or none? Cabrón, sí? Chingao, no? You know, Courtney Love's actually a really good singer. I hate that everybody, you know, depicts her and looks at her in different ways just because, you know, she's had issues in the past, right? Just like everybody else does. But for some reason, people are so good at just talking when they don't need to be talking. They need to be praying for their own selves when they're talking about people, right? Am I right or am I right? I'm right. I need to get online after I get done with this because my girls from school are probably going to be asking me questions. And I don't know if I'm going to tell them I've been on here, but the good thing is they're young like I am. Well, I think I'm young. We're almost done. What do you think so far? Is it good? Yes or no? Oh. Okay, one more. Woo! So Courtney Love, if she hears this or she sees this tape, she's more than welcome to come over here and paint with me, and then we can jam on the guitar. Or she can show me how to play too. I would love that. This is amazing! Whoa! My daughter goes, oh, so they're going to let you paint a wall? And I go, of course. That's what they said. I wonder where that came from. Huh? 12-year-old or a 75-year-old? In the shape of a 12-year-old. Just kidding. Whoa. Paint. There we go. You know what's so funny? Well, it's not really funny, but I'm here by myself, right? If I want to, I can go out, start talking to people, meet people on the street and all this crap. But you know what? I really don't. I really don't feel like doing that right now. You know why? Because I really don't want to hear other people's problems because I've got enough of my own right now. So I gotta fix. Okay, so here we go. Last part on the left side. Woo. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. You think Facebook will like this? Huh? And I'm not talking about my booty. I'm talking about my creative artwork, like by painting my wall. Yeah. They're probably going to be like, your booty more. Actually, I'm trying to get signed up with IADT in Florida for web designing and further graphic design. And I am to hear back from Vanessa on Monday for the rest of my admission information. By the way, I just got a big old piece of paint on the left foot. As long as I don't get them on the bottom, right? Alright, here we go. Why am I wearing hardly any clothes? Because I figure if I'm going to get dirty, it might as well be on my skin instead of my clothes. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to get dirty, it's going to be on my clothes. Are you able to get Max down at the bottom? Are you able to actually see him or not? You get him down at the bottom? See? Right there? Can you see him? Hello? Hello? Okay. You're waiting on me, huh? Okay. I'm trying to get done. Hold on. Pretty good, huh? Oh, I love pink. But this one's like a dark pink. This one's like a purple. No, not a purple. Like a... Ooh, like a... not fuchsia, like a rose color is what it is. And this is the accent wall in my kitchen with the windows facing, actually the windows are facing to the side of Cypress Wood Street. Oh, Cypress Wood Drive, excuse me. But I think I did good by getting up on the table because I definitely would have made a mess if I had done it any other way. I think this wall was made for accent wall. Ugh. I'll tell you why. Because I'm painting it. Yeah, I'm getting dirty now. I'm painting it. Whew. And right here at the bottom, it's like not even going, you know, all crazy or nothing. It's not going to take much work for me to finish, which is awesome. I can at least get something else done. Being I didn't get Disney squad done this morning except for take Max to the park. I even told myself I was going to go to church and I didn't go. Horrible. Not good. So that means it's double duty. I think about God all the time. I always think about him and go, what is it you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I heard the wind was roaring on Thursday night. That's the night that I didn't get to see Olivia. Well, that's when it started. And I looked it up in the Bible under wind, and it was Epicenius, and it read in the Bible that children were going to and fro with the slate of men were deceit lies, and I thought, oh my God. You know, I told some friends about it, and they said, well, you know, it means different things to different people. I said, yeah, but that's so strange how it happened on this night that I was supposed to see her, and I just looked up wind, and that's what it said, and I thought, you know what, if that message wasn't meant for me, then I don't know who that message was meant for that day. But that's what I thought of, because that day, I went to meet up with my attorney, and then I got home, and it was late, and it was cold outside, and I was by myself, and I had forgotten something in the car. And let me tell you what, man, it seemed to me like God was angry. That's what the wind felt like. But I wasn't sure, and I thought, you know, how would you, oh my God, look at that, I messed up on that wall. How would you fix that, you know? I don't mean the wall, but how would you decide or try and figure out what the heck that meant with the weather the way it was that night? It was like the wind was blowing, it was kind of cool for a little bit, and then it got so ugly, and I'm like, oh my God, that's horrible. Oh, it looks like I'm almost done. I can't believe it. So try to be careful because I don't want to fix more than I have to, but as you can see, I'm going to have to get white paint because look, I'm all messed up on the side. See this? What do you think of Courtney Love's CD, huh? Awesome, isn't it? I've had that CD since I was 30 years old. The same CD. Can you believe it? Oh no, I messed up again. Okay, maybe the side walls are screwed up, okay? It's not me, the walls. Okay. See that? You know I'm going to get white paint. Look at that. Oh my God. Not too bad though, right? Still looks good? What do you think? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think it looks real good. I think it looks excellent. Just glad I'm finally getting done. You have no idea how long this wall has been sitting like this. Woo! Alright, now, because we still got the tape going, make sure I don't have any paint on the bottom of my seat because I don't want it to get on my nice furniture. Nope. Okay. Thank God for Rangerettes when I'm younger, right? It's the only reason I think I'm so flexible. Actually, not that flexible anymore. Oh my God, I did get paint on this chair. How horrible. I'm going to rinse my hands. Let's paint, can you paint? Let's see, camera, can you reach over here? Hello? Okay, maybe not. Almost, hold on. So is this supposed to be like real TV when you're webcamming or what? I mean, it seems like it to me. I wonder if I could use some water and take out that paint. Can I do that? What about, can I stand on the, by the way, this isn't alcohol. This is alcohol. This is a crack tent. Can I stand here? Okay. Oh my God. Please don't do this. Just get the, oh. Is it coming off? Oh my God, it is. Oh my God. Okay, so I might be able to save myself some more money. Oh, maybe not. Hello? Right here. What do you think? Is it coming off or not? Yes or no? Oh gosh, I'm over here cleaning out the paint, right? Talking to you, thinking, what's next? Are they going to say now that I'm crazy because I'm talking to myself to the webcam? Hello. Whoa. Alright, I think most of it came off. Oh, so cool. I love to paint. It's just the most relaxful. Releases stress. You can paint as hard as you want, as long as you want. Releases some of that stress. By the way, I'm setting on my trash can right now. Oh. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I got most of it. Oh. Okay. Okay. I can't reach that other one. That's it. But at least I got most of it off. Okay. Now it's time to do the next one. Max, let's go. Come on. Oh. This is my precious girlfriend. See? I love him. That's Maxie Max. Okay. Right, Max, you're out. Sit. Stay right there. Hang on. This way. Ooh. All right. Now this side. God. I'm going to give Max a treat because you know what? He's like the most awesome dog. This one's the pepperoni with original bacon in it, man. And it's like smoked. Woo! Here. Ready? 2. There you go. Right there. Okay. We take one last go round. I love it. Alright. No paint. Oh, I gotta get another bag. Because that white one is already dirty. And we're gonna stick that one in here with all the rest of the junk. Well, the one good thing about when you're trying to be an RN, it's so awesome. Just nursing in general. Since you're the maid, the maintenance guy, the nurse, you learn how to do every aspect of care when you're in your own home. So that's like the best thing about it. About being a nurse, actually. That's the best part about being a nurse. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to adjust this way. Right? Please do not get my boobie, okay? I mean, not my boobie, my booty. Please don't do that. Okay, now, last part. Have I mentioned how much I love Courtney Love and her music? It's just like the bomb. By the way, I love Nirvana too. Nirvana's the bomb. Okay, let's finish. Oh, I need to get my wedger. Yeah, not my wedge, my wedger. Not give myself a wedge, but a wedger. I don't know, maybe I threw it away. Oh, here it is. Right here. Hello? Right here. Guess what though? It's hard as a rock. I did not clean it. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. What's the rule? Don't attempt this at home. When you're drinking. Okay. You know, they always told me I was a flippin' drama queen, so maybe I was meant to do this, huh? Since I'm so full of drama. Everybody says I'm dramatic. Okay, ready? Whoa. Remember, rose color. You know, I'm having deja vu. It's not a good deja vu either. I mean, it's good because I'm being therapeutic. I'm having deja vu about my in-laws for some reason, thinking that they're going to say something else crazy because I decided to paint on the web, and I'm just wondering, wonder what that's going to be. Well, look at her. Actually, I'm very... One thing I will say that I've learned a lot about myself in these last few months is how to be happy by myself. Because that's one thing that I haven't been, is by myself. I've always had a boyfriend, was married, had a kid. I mean, I've got Max, but I mean, I'm literally by myself. And I like it. I want my daughter back as soon as possible, but I'm enjoying getting to spend time alone without too much hoopla. You know what I mean? You know what I like about talking to you, Webb? The fact that you don't argue back with me. And that you're listening. Pretty cool. You know when you're doing something, maybe you're with a friend, which, you know, you adore your friends, but everybody's different and everybody loves different things, right? Well, the good thing is, you love your friends, you'll spend time with them, but at the same time, you can only do about so much, and then you're like, okay, it's time to go home. And they're the same way, you know? They love you, but they're like, you know, you gotta go. And if you don't go, you definitely got a problem. You know, there's something wrong with you. You're hanging out on the couch, you're soaking up the AC. Oh, this is my favorite song. I don't know the words to it though. It's sad. But I've been knowing it for a long time. Courtney Love. This is a cool idea. I like this. I might be doing it all the time. Almost done! Woo! Beautiful. That's the only word I know. Well, I think Facebook wants me to be creative. I wasn't like really trying to be creative, and I don't even know if you really call this creative, but I painted, right? And there goes one spot of pink. Ooh, see, that's what happens. Don't ever show off. Be humble for as long as you can. That's what happens. I learned that in the nursing skills. Don't ever come out of nursing school think you know it all. When you do that, boom. Somebody comes on, they know more than you. So guess what? Don't do it. Whoa! You know I'm going to have to clean up a big old mess. Oh, it's not my table. Nope. Let me see, I heard a splash somewhere. Give me a reason to be beautiful. Oh. Whoa. I love rock and roll. I love alternative music. Country, I don't do. Don't ask me why. If I listen to country, it's got to be like, well, my dad used to listen to the old country music. Hank Williams Jr., stuff like that. That's the kind of country I'll listen to, if I do. I'm painting, okay? It's not really dancing like that, but I'm having fun. And actually, I can't believe it, but you want to take a picture of my toe? Look at my toe. Come closer. Come. Come. Look. Do I need to move in order for you to come closer? Look. Whoa. Whoa. Come closer. I'll show you my toes. They actually got done. See? They really did. I can't believe it. Yep. I don't ever have them done. My girlfriend's looking at me going, kind of scared. Going, girl, you need to get them things done. Look at that. I did it just for you guys. No, I didn't. I've already had them done, but I'm glad I did prior to this. Oh. Alright. These are the last spots here. To the right. Please tell me I'm not messing up on that side. Am I going to need the water again? So far I haven't. Whoa. Don't you say that it's inside, then fade away. Oh. My daughter hates it when I sing and dance. Soft on your eyes, will you sleep? I don't even know if it says that. Sweet. By the way, I'm 41 years old. I recommend this for every mother out there. Don't ever feel like you're too old, man. Too old to dance. Too old to enjoy life. Because your kids think they're so cool. Excuse me, we are cooler because we know more than they do. That's a parent, isn't it? Whoa. Yeah, that's my singing. I know it's terrible. I once karaoke'd at a bar to Like a Virgin, and people were laughing me off the stage, man. That's how bad I was. Oh, one more. I think I did good. Okay, I'm going to do just a little bit more on this side, and then we're done. Now we're going to call the webcam in a halt. But I think having a webcam, man, it actually got me motivated to finish. I think I would have stopped if I wasn't taping myself. I feel like I'm obligated now to work. That's not cool, dude. Oh, give me a reason to be beautiful. Oh my gosh. I should just put cameras everywhere, huh? No, I'm not going to do that. Actually, I should do that. Think about it. I'm trying to get this edge really tight. There you go. What do you think about the color? Alright, so wake you up in the morning. Oh, that woke me up. Oh. So, those people, friends of mine, I'm calling you guys people. Friends from Riverside, this is who I am. You haven't seen me in, what, 20 years? Anyway, this is who I am. You've only talked to me on Facebook, wonder what my voice sounds like, and thinking, oh, God, did you see what she put on Facebook? Yeah, I did. And no, I'm just giving you logical advice. Right, Krista? Oh, yeah, that's my singing. So beautiful. I'm trying to get the edge out because, oh, I need to get the wedgie. No, I'm not going to give you a wedgie. I'm going to get the wedgie. And look, I can't believe I'm stable, right? Stable? That's stable? Okay, not really. I'm just holding on to the refrigerator so I don't tip over. Oh, okay. I don't think this is really going to do that big of a... I think it's going to make it worse. I don't think this is all that great. Look at that. You know what? Screw the wedgie. Screw the wedgie. Have you ever heard that term? Screw the wedgie? Oh my God. Sorry, God. On the way. Oh my God. So I'm sorry. I'm kind of a little upset only because I've done so good here, and I'm looking down and I made a mess. And God, I'm sorry. Can you please help me, because I make a mess when I need you right next to me at all times. Please be with me always. As long as I have you, I'm good. Woo! Okay. Innocent touches. Yeah, I can get that off that table. Oh! I might have to put the second coat on tomorrow. What do you think? I don't know, the top looks kind of off, huh? Well, maybe if I dip it like this. Like that? Okay, ready? Ready? Yeah, walking like a duck on the table. What do you think? I think I don't need a mess at the top, man. I think I'm going to just mix it up. Work. Okay, we're done. And I am dedicating this table and today's painting to my father and his son who died for us, Jesus Christ, to always be with me, being that my mom and my dad aren't physically here. And that's it. I don't know what you think of the wall. Let me move these tables. I think it came out good, huh? What do you think? So look. This is pink. Well, actually it's red. Red. I don't want to open the window, because if I open the window, it might get too bright in here, right? Let me see. Look it a little bit. This is my breakfast area right here. Is that too bright? No? So all this is going to be mess. I have to throw and get rid of it, and you don't need to see that. So, thank you, YouTube. Or should I say Facebook? Always.
My name is Sam Vaknin, and I'm the author of Malignant Self-Love, Narcissism Revisited. If all else fails, the abuser recruits friends, colleagues, mates, family members, the authorities, institutions, neighbors, the media, teachers, in other words, third parties, to do his bidding. The abuser uses them to cajole, coerce, threaten, stalk, offer, retreat, tempt, seduce, harass, communicate, or otherwise manipulate his target. The abuser controls these unaware instruments exactly as he plans to control his ultimate prey. In both cases, he employs the same mechanisms and the same devices. And he dumps his props unceremoniously when the job is done. One form of control by proxy is to engineer situations in which abuse is inflicted on another person. Such carefully crafted scenarios of embarrassment and humiliation are meant to provoke social sanctions, condemnation, opprobrium, or even physical punishment against the victim. Society, or a social group in this case, become the instruments of the abuser against the victim. Abusers often use other people to do their dirty work for them. These, sometimes unwitting accomplices, belong to three groups. The first group is the abuser's social milieu. Some offenders, mainly in patriarchal and misogynist societies, co-opt family members, friends and colleagues into aiding and abetting their abusive conduct. In extreme cases, the victim is held hostage, isolated and with little or no access to funds or transportation. Often the couple's children are used as bargaining chips or leverage in such a dispute. Ambient abuse by the abuser's clan, kin, kith, or village, or neighborhood is rampant. The second group of witting or unwitting accomplices is the victim's social milieu. Even the victim's relatives, his family members, his friends, his colleagues, they are all amenable to the considerable charm, persuasiveness, and manipulativeness of the abuser, and to his impressive thespian acting skills. The abuser offers a plausible rendition of the events and interprets these events to his favor. Others rarely have a chance to witness an abusive exchange firsthand and at close quarters, so as to discern between abuser and victim. In contrast, the victims are often on the verge of a nervous breakdown. They are harassed, unkempt, irritable, impatient, abrasive, and hysterical. Confronted with this contrast between a polished, self-controlled, and suave abuser and his harried casualties, it is easy to reach the wrong conclusion, that the real victim is the abuser. Or another conclusion, that both parties are abusing each other similarly and equally. The praise acts of self-defense, assertiveness, or insistence on her rights are interpreted as aggression, lability, or a mental health problem. Thus we come to the third group of accomplices and collaborators, aiders and abettors, the system. The abuser perverts the system. Therapists, marriage counselors, mediators, court-appointed guardians, police officers, judges, they all end up upholding the abuser's version and helping him in further abusing his victims. Abuser uses them to pathologize the victim and to separate her from her sources of emotional sustenance, notably from her children, and then from her family, and then from her friends and colleagues. Forms of abuse by proxy include socially isolating and excluding the victim by discrediting her through a campaign of malicious rumors, a smear campaign, harassing the victim by using others to stalk her, or by charging her with offenses she did not commit, provoking the victim into aggressive or even antisocial conduct by having others threaten her or her loved ones, colluding with others to render the victim dependent on the abuser. But by far, the victim's children are the abuser's greatest source of leverage over his abused spouse or mate. There is a video in this channel dedicated to how the abuser leverages the children in his dispute with his victims. Be sure to watch it. My name is Sam Vaknin, and I'm the author of Malignant Self-Love, Narcissism Revisited. If you want to drive a motorcycle, let alone a truck, you need a license. If you want to sell liquor, alcoholic drinks, you better have a permit. But if you want to bring children to the world and raise them, you need nothing. Parenting requires no screening, no testing, no exams, and no licensing. Even narcissists and full-fledged dangerous psychopaths can and do have children. In my opinion, a parent diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder should be denied custody. Such a parent should be granted only restricted rights of visitation, and that under supervision. Here are the reasons. Narcissists accord the same treatment to children as they do to adults. Narcissists regard both children and adults as sources of narcissistic supply, mere instruments of gratification. So they start by idealizing the children or the child, and then they devalue the child in favor of an alternative, safer, more subservient source. Such up and down, such idealization devaluation cycles, they are traumatic, and they can and do have long-lasting emotional effects on the child as he becomes an adult. The narcissist's inability to acknowledge and abide by the personal boundaries set by others, this puts the child at a heightened risk of abuse, verbal, emotional, physical, and sometimes sexual. The narcissist's possessiveness and panoply of indiscriminate negative emotions, transformations of aggression like envy and rage, these hinder the narcissist's ability to act as a good enough parent. The narcissist's propensities for reckless behaviors, substance abuse, and sexual deviance endanger the child's welfare and even the child's life. So at the risk of oversimplification, narcissism tends to breed narcissism. It's true that only a minority of children of narcissistic parents become narcissists, and this may be due to a genetic predisposition or to different life circumstances, like not being the firstborn or being raised by a step-parent. But it's also a fact that the overwhelming majority of narcissists have had one or more narcissistic parents and caregivers. The narcissist parent regards his or her child as a multifaceted source of narcissistic supply. The child is considered and treated as an extension of the narcissist. It is through the child that the narcissist seeks to settle open scores with the world. The child is supposed to realize the unfulfilled dreams, wishes, and fantasies of the narcissistic parent. And this vicarious life by proxy can develop in two ways. The narcissist can either merge with the child, or he can become ambivalent about the child. Why ambivalent? The ambivalence is the result of a conflict between the narcissist's wish to attain his narcissistic goals, grandiose goals, through the child, and the narcissist's pathological, destructive envy of the child and his accomplishments. So the narcissist pushes the child to accomplish, to achieve, to become famous, and then he envies the child for having done exactly this. The alternative is that the narcissist merges with the child, and then the child has no life of his or her own. To ameliorate the unease bred by this emotional ambivalence or merger, the narcissistic parent resorts to myriad control mechanisms. These can be grouped into guilt-driven mechanisms, codependent mechanisms, goal-driven mechanisms, shared psychosis mechanisms, and explicit ones. Let me describe each and every one of these control mechanisms. Start with guilt-driven mechanisms. The narcissistic parent who uses these mechanisms says, "I sacrifice my life for you and you owe me." The codependent mechanism, "I need you, I cannot cope without you, don't leave me." The goal-driven mechanism, "You and I, my child, have a common goal which we can and must attain and achieve only together." The shared psychosis or emotional incest mechanism, "You and I are united against the whole world, or at least against your monstrous, no good mother or father. You are my one and only true love and passion." And finally, the explicit control mechanism. "If you do not adhere to my principles, beliefs, ideology, religion, values, timetables, agenda, if you do not obey my instructions, I will punish you." This exercise of control helps to sustain the illusion that the child is a part of the narcissist. But maintaining the illusion calls for extraordinary levels of control on the part of the parent and extraordinary levels of obedience on the part of the child. The relationship is typically symbiotic and emotionally turbulent. The child feels ill at ease, but cannot express his aggression, cannot express his resentment. The child fulfills another important narcissistic function, the provision of narcissistic supply. There is no denying the implied, though imaginary, immortality in having a child. The early natural dependence of the child on his parents and caregivers serves to assuage their fear of abandonment and to make them feel omnipotent, all-powerful, and omniscient in the early years. The narcissist loves this dependence. He loves to feel all-powerful, all-knowing. He loves to play God. So he tries to perpetuate the child's dependence on him, using the aforementioned control mechanisms. The child is really the ultimate secondary source of narcissistic supply. The child is always present. He admires the parent, the narcissist. The child witnesses the narcissist's moments of triumph and grandeur, remembers them and recalls them time and again. Owing to the child's wish to be loved, the child can be extorted into constant giving. To the narcissist, a child is a dream come true, but only in the most egotistical sense. When the child is perceived as reneging on his main obligation, that is, to provide the narcissistic parent with a constant supply of attention, then the parent's emotional reaction is harsh and revealing. The narcissist love is conditional upon the supply of narcissistic supply. No narcissistic supply, no love. It is when the narcissistic parent is disenchanted with the child that we see the true nature of this pathological relationship. The child then is totally objectified and rejected. The narcissist reacts to a breach in the unwritten contract. And his reaction is with wells of aggression and aggressive transformations. He's contemptuous, he rages, there's emotional and psychological abuse and even physical violence. The narcissist tries to annihilate, to destroy the real, disobedient child and substitute for it with a subservient, edifying, former version. He would like the child to remain a child forever.
Hello, I'm Pete Gerlach. I'm the author of the nonprofit Break the Cycle website, which is 8 self-improvement lessons. Lesson 4 has to do with relationships, including marriage and divorce. I've been a professional family systems therapist for 31 years. I've done a lot of research, went to a lot of classes, have many people teach me what they've come to know. I've had well over 1,000 clients, hundreds and hundreds of couples. What I'm about to say may surprise you, because I want to focus on dispelling some myths about a post-divorce condition that gets a lot of press called PAS, or Parental Alienation Syndrome. Sometimes it is called malicious mother syndrome. The theme of it is, in the context of 2 divorced parents, where often a mother has custody of 1 or more minor kids, the other parent, the father or the other parent, whichever, claims that their ex-spouse is intentionally and maliciously poisoning the mind of their child against them, the victim parent. There's a persecutor parent and a victim parent. There are many, many variations. The theme, however, is that the custodial parent is a mean-spirited, bitter, angry, malicious, evil person who is working intentionally, slyly, or covertly, or overtly, and denies or belligerently says she has no choice or whatever, loudly proclaims she's okay, the other parent, usually the dad, is not okay, the dad is molesting the kids, makes up lots of accusations flying back and forth. This polarizes everybody in the family. It polarizes mental health professionals, if any are on the scene. It often involves court battles over child custody, child visitation, money. That adds to the complexity and usually fans and amplifies the bitterness and the accusations and the conflict between the 2 divorced parents. It's a mess, it's a chaos, and frequently people throw their hands up in the air because the supposed parent who's alienating the child is intractable, is rigid, is beyond reasoning, is constantly defensive and accusatory and aggressive, and there's no reaching her or him. So it's a mess. Well-hearted people try to step into a family like this and make it better. In my experience as a seasoned veteran therapist, often they're shooting at the wrong target and they fail. What is the real target? When there is sustained hostility between divorced parents, divorced people, but especially parents, and the child becomes a bargaining chip between them, or a weapon, that always underlines that each parent is what I call a grown, wounded child. They suffered major trauma in their respective childhoods. They grew a group of psychological wounds that they're unaware of, and they don't want to be aware of them. Even if they are aware of them, they don't know what to do about them. They are psychologically wounded, usually shame-based and fear-based, with a lot of repressed anger and frustration, often displaced from one of their parents. And secondly, they don't know how to problem solve and communicate. So they wind up accusing and blaming and withholding and distorting the truth, doing many other things than effective communication. The child complains, other people get involved, that aggravates the situation. The point of my video here is, if you are in such a situation, or you're trying to help somebody in such a situation, do not focus on the angry or hostile parent's behavior. That is a symptom of the problem. The real problem is psychological wounds and an inability to communicate. If you want to find out more about this, I urge you, read Lesson 1 in my nonprofit website, and or view the videos in Lesson 1 and Lesson 4 about grown wounded children and how to recover from psychological wounds. If you want to do the full job, study Lesson 2, which will show you how to problem solve. People need to be ruled by their true selves first before they can do problem solving and stop hurting their kids. So I hope, if you're interested in PAS, Parental Alienation Syndrome, you'll consider this and study the materials I suggest and widen your point of view. Otherwise, you're wasting your time and you're amplifying the hurt and trauma in everyone's life.